Hey, what's up, Aquamigos? So today I have a bit of an update vlog on the pond for you guys, and we're gonna start off with a little unboxing. I got a package right here. Ah yes, just as I suspected, it's my gallon hose counter. So pretty much guys, you can attach this thing to a faucet and it will count how many gallons of water come out of that faucet. And I want to use it to figure out how many gallons of water my pond can hold. So I probably am going to drain all of the water that we have in the pond right now, and then I'll fill it back up using the gallon hose counter. And I also want to go in there and clean out all the leaves and pine needles that are at the bottom of the pond right now. So that should be cool. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. We also got to do this today. We have to finish connecting up the skimmer. We need the pipe coming up from there with the actual pond skimmer. In my last two videos, I showed how we installed the plumbing for the skimmer, and we're pretty much almost done. We were just waiting for these pipes to completely dry, and then of course we got to glue our final vertical pipe to that inlet right there, and then the skimmer will be on top of there. So over here guys, this is the vertical pipe right here, and we have our 2-inch threaded PVC fitting attached to it, and that is where the skimmer will be attached to. So we're gonna go ahead and attach this right now, and then we can go ahead and screw the skimmer onto there. So actually guys, my dad and I, we just had like an interesting realization. We realized that with this pipe right here with the threaded fitting on it, we just realized like we don't technically need to glue it into that 90-degree angle. This whole pipe is going to be underwater and there's going to be water passing through it, so it doesn't even need to be watertight. And then also, if I ever need to change the length of the pipe or anything like that, we can easily just remove the pipe because it won't be glued in. So I think that's actually what we're gonna do. We just need to do a little test to see if it's gonna float up. We're just gonna put it in the pool real quick and see if it sinks or if it floats. I know the black part will float, but maybe the PVC will be heavy enough to pull it down. Yeah, it'll sink, right? Oh, there it goes. Plus it'll be stuck in that angle, and I think that'll hold it. Yeah. All right, my dad's gonna do the honors. Haha, nice. Yeah, the top part of the skimmer, not the part that my dad's holding right now, but the actual base part, the outside housing, needs to be 3 3/4 inches below the water level. And right now I'm just pumping some of the water out of here into my pool pond. I will admit I have kind of been slacking on the maintenance of this thing for a while. But yeah, once this thing, eventually like I'll get this thing completely drained, and then we can use the gallon hose counter to when we fill it back up. Alright, I got the pool pond filled up a bit, and next I just want to give that gallon hose counter a test. Let's see how it works. So I already attached it to this faucet right here. I'm just going to go ahead and attach the hose to it right here, and then we'll turn it on, and yeah, just give it a try. Okay guys, so I have the gallon hose counter connected. I believe all I have to do is press one of these buttons, and now it's turned on. And apparently if it has 30 minutes of no activity, it'll turn off again. So right now it's on, and I have the other end of the hose over there next to a 5-gallon bucket. So I'm going to fill up that bucket with water. We'll turn off the hose once that bucket is full, and we'll see if this thing also says 5 gallons on it. It should, but let's just test it to make sure. So yeah, my dad will be helping us with this. We got to do it over here because I can't move this bucket around. It'll break if I try to pick it up with water. All right, could you turn it on now? And then I'll tell you when to turn it off. Okay, there we go. What does it say? Really? It already says 1.8 gallons. I guess there is going to be quite a bit of water inside the hose. So let's just see. I'm gonna just leave that for a second. And let's take a look over here. 4 gallons already? I guess, but I didn't think that much would be in there. You know what I should have done? I should have just... That's 5 gallons right there? Alright, so it already says 5 gallons. Let's see how much is actually in the bucket. Like, not even half a bucket. Alright, let's try something else. Alright, let's try this experiment again, except this time I'll unscrew the hose and I'll just put the bucket underneath right there. Okay guys, let's try this again. Have the gallon hose counter right there above the bucket. Let's turn on the water. So the bottom number on here is our total and the top number is how much is in there right now. So it's already saying 3 gallons, 3.5 gallons, and we're not even like halfway full. So according to the gallon hose counter, we already hit 5 gallons, so that is definitely not correct. Oh shoot, turn it on too strong. All right. Let's see how many gallons it thinks a bucket is. So that's pretty much full right there, and it says that we put in 9.4 gallons in this 5-gallon bucket. So I just read the instructions to see if there was a way that I could calibrate it, and it doesn't look like there is. Like, it looks like that's just how it's supposed to work. So that's kind of a bummer. I'm going to have to return that. If any of you guys know of an accurate gallon hose counter, let me know in the comments below, because that one was definitely not accurate. When it comes to the pond build, the next things that I want to do, like probably starting next week, is one, I want to start painting the stucco on the retaining wall. I want to do that. I'll probably do that next week. Last night I was looking at some of the fittings I need to finish this up. I definitely need a 4-inch knife valve for the 4-inch bottom drain pipe, and I also need a 2-inch knife valve, and then I need some kind of a drum, something kind of like a trash can, but not like this where it has these like odd grooves and shapes all over it. I need something that's more smooth, and yeah, that's where I'm gonna have these pipes going, and I'll have that like in the ground somewhere around here, and that'll kind of be like my little DIY settlement tank thing. I was kind of thinking about it the other day, and I think what I want to do for the filtration is I want to kind of try my hand at doing a completely like DIY filtration setup. It'll cost me a lot less in the short term, and then going forward, like maybe in the future, I can upgrade parts of it and buy like more professional filtration parts as I need them, instead of like going out and buying a bunch of stuff all at once. I feel like if I do the DIY setup first, over time I'll kind of get an idea of what I need to get instead of rushing out and trying to figure that out before I have the pond up and running. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's kind of what I was thinking in my head. And of course, I still need to cut off all the excess liner, and I need to figure out what kind of, I guess, coping I want to have around the pond. I was thinking about just doing some kind of like cinder block topper, like kind of like what we have over here, like something kind of just like that, but I don't really know. I'm not really sure. And I'll probably do some maintenance on this thing too, because it's getting kind of out of hand. The fish are a little freaked out right now because I was pulling some of the algae out over there, so they're all like kind of hiding at the bottom. Holy shit. You guys won't believe the idiotic thing I just did. I just put my GoPro underwater without closing this flap. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it out to dry. I just really hope it's not broken. I can't believe that I just did that. Speaking of idiotic things that I've done, yesterday I was filling up the water in my 15-gallon tank, and the little pump that I use to fill up my tanks, it takes a super long time to like add water. So I left the tank alone, and usually what I do is I set a timer so I remember to come back and check on it. I didn't set a timer. I went and started working on my computer, and I don't know how much time had passed by, but all of a sudden I started hearing a noise, and I came over here. The tank was completely overflowing. This whole area was completely soaked. There was water on the floor everywhere. So yeah, guys, I don't know what's up with me, but I gotta get my head in the game. The fish in my 10-gallon tank are doing really well. We have some really nice males in this tank. We have some red dragon guppies in here. Someone actually commented on one of my videos and said that these are actually snakeskin mosaics. I'm not 100% sure which are which. My buddy that I got these from, he told me they were red dragon guppies, so I think that's what they are. I really do, but I'm not like a guppy expert, so. But yeah, we do have a few males in here that are like really nice. When it comes to the indoor guppy pond, guys, I actually took all the fish out of here and I'm planning on taking this whole thing down. I still do have a heater in here and that is still on. And I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but the reason I still have it on is because I still do have some aquarium plants in here. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with those. I might stick those inside like a 5-gallon bucket and let them grow out in there. The reason I'm not going to be adding them to my tanks just yet is because I think there might be snails or maybe some like snail eggs on them, so I want to figure that out beforehand because I don't want to be introducing snails to any of my tanks. But yeah, as you just saw, I have that Anubias and I also have some Anubias Nana Petite in here. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go, right here. Really cool. And I also have, what else do I have in here? That might be it. And then of course this arrow plant, I might just plant that outdoors. And then of course the 20-gallon mutt guppy tank. Some of you guys might remember I added some of the culls from my red dragon guppy tanks to here. As you can see, they're still in here. They're doing great. And I almost forgot, there's one other thing I wanted to show you guys because I feel like it is kind of like Aquamigos related. But some of you guys might not know, but on my YouTube channel, I used to do a bunch of like review videos, like tech reviews, subscription reviews, even like clothing reviews from like clothing subscriptions and stuff like that. But basically when this channel started revolving more around like pond and fish videos, I made a separate channel just for my review videos. And this one company reached out to me, they're called Summer Everest. And they asked if I wanted to do like a review of them. So they gave me some credit to their website. It was like $100. I could pick out whatever I wanted. And they're a website that specializes in like button down shirts and like Hawaiian shirts. And I saw this shirt on their website and I got it. It's like a koi fish shirt. It's super cool. The only problem is that the shirt came out kind of messed up. Check it out. Like the image itself is like totally pixelated. If you look like really close at the image, or I guess like any of the graphics, you'll see that the print is like totally pixelated. It looks like they took a low-res photo and kind of blew it up to put on a shirt. From far away, it's probably okay. It probably won't be so noticeable, but it is definitely noticeable when you're like kind of close up. Just thought I'd mention that. So yeah, guys, knock on wood, but I'm really happy with the way things are going right now. And yeah, guys, I guess that's going to be just about it for this video. I just wanted to give like a quick update on everything. Hey guys, I almost forgot to do my Aquamigo shout out for this video. So in this video, I'd like to give a huge Aquamigo shout out to Koi Karma. They also have a Koi Pond YouTube channel. I'll go ahead and put the link to their channel in the description below in case you'd like to check it out. And thank you so much, Koi Karma, for being an Aquamigo. And like usual, guys, I always appreciate it when you guys go down there and hit that like button. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. For any new viewers, this is my YouTube channel. It revolves around my pond build and fish stuff. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also that bell notifications button. Become an Aquamigo. I have an Instagram. I'll go ahead and put my handle right here. It's @YT_Tobias, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace.